Hey everyone, been a while. So here is making this video for a lowdown as to why the camper has basically sat still. So I had it plugged into my old house and bought this new house and everything, got everything settled in, started dating someone, and the camper. So when I plugged it in, it didn't use any of the lights. Like, all the lights did not work. They didn't work. I don't know what was going on. The air conditioner worked and the plugins worked. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Well, I take it up to Pontiac RV, which is where I got it from. And it was, I had called them in July because my warranty was up in September, October-ish. I called them in July and I said, hey, I'm living in this thing because I was working on that other house. And I said, one of your guys has to get down here. I think I broke the converter, fried the converter. And they're like, okay, yeah, you're on our docket. We'll get to you. They never came. So October comes around. I had bought this house and I can actually live in this house, not the other one. I could not live in that. I had to live in the camper in the yard because it was so bad. But anyway, I bought this house, got moved in and everything, and I finally took it to Pontiac RV and I said, hey, I've had this, I've been on your docket for a while. So they worked on my camper and everything. It was a fried converter. The lights do now work, but it's a little funky. I don't know. I mean, they work in the 30 amp whatever, because it is a 30 amp camper. They work that way. As long as they work like that, I don't care. Whatever. But they ended up keeping my camper for a while, and they kept telling me I owed them for this converter, and I said, no, I do not. It was under warranty, but my warranty was up, I think it was like end of September or something like that. And they're like, no. And I said, no, I called in July. I told you what was happening. I told you guys needed to come down here and look at this. And I've been on your docket for months. I have been calling and and nobody showed up. So they finally, after having it for a while, a very long while, like over a month, I'm pretty sure they had it. And because they wouldn't release it to me until I paid that $500. And I'm like, I am not paying you $500 for something that I've been waiting to get done. Like, I was living in it, and you guys knew I was living in it. It was just a whole huge mess. Anyway, they finally got to somebody who was super nice and was like, yeah, you were on the docket. That's our bad. And I'm like, I couldn't get out of the camper until this house, which I didn't move into until October 1st. So October 3rd, that camper was there, and it's, it just makes me mad just thinking about it, in all honesty. It's so irritating. But I finally got to one of the managers, and she was like, no, you're absolutely right. So I did not have to pay for the converter or anything. And now the camper does indeed work. So actually, we are planning on taking her out for a good 9-day trip. So getting it cleaned up and everything. It's been fun. But I think it's going to be a good time. I feel like it's going to be a good time. I hope so, at least. I don't know. This will be my girlfriend's first time camping in the camper with us, me and both the dogs. So there could be maybe a little bit too much togetherness. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, we are planning a nice little excursion going back up toward the mountains. So, but we're going up this time. Well, more west, I believe. Is it west? I don't know. Like Iowa, all that, North, south, east, west. Yeah, it's west. It's west. I'm right. Anyway. So yeah, we are planning a nice big trip, and we'll find out how that works out. I'll keep you guys updated. We're leaving next week, so hopefully it'll be good.